Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at a short trade off the channel highs on gold here. Let me just get my stop in place. Now, the first target's going to be back at kind of this midline down here, which right now is right about there, so 96.1. We might have to move that a little bit. And then the final one, this one is definitely going to have to get moved. By the time we get down there, we'll probably be down here somewhere, so I'll just place it over there. Basically, right now, gold started out the morning quite bullish. We had this really strong move higher, and then it just kind of stopped. It fell right apart, broke right back underneath, and started falling off the planet. And now we're actually starting kind of a counter trend channel back to the downside. The day is still bullish, given this initial move higher here in the morning. But most of this move all happened from 2:30 a.m. Eastern time all the way up, and from that low to the highs there, it moved 175 ticks. So it's not really a big surprise to see it kind of fluctuating around here. That was a really big move higher, and a lot of folks are going to be taking some profit. It does look like the profit taking is a little bit overextended in the sense that we're forming a bear channel, and it's actually starting to look like a multi-tiered channel where we have kind of a midline and then the low down here. So right now I'm kind of guiding this as the low, got a little bit of a midline, which is why I'm taking my profit here. We'll go one tick ahead of that actually, and then just letting the rest of it go. So we're in short right now, right at 97.8. I'm only going in 2 contracts here just because it is counter trend. We've got to go a little bit closer to half size here. Got a 15 tick stop, looking at the first target here at 15 as well, so basically 1-to-1 on the first target, catching a nice reaction here. And then the second target's going to be all the way down here back at the channel lows. This is a floating target. You know, it may get hit up here, it may get hit down here somewhere, but I've just got to, assuming it's going to take a little bit of time, it's probably going to come down that way a little bit. So given that fact, we're looking at, you know, roughly 44 ticks, 43, 41, you know, somewhere in there. So as long as it's on the channel lows, that's kind of the idea. We'll have to wait until price gets there, and we'll just kind of keep meandering it around. Right now, if it were to burst lower, the channel lows are right here. So I'm just kind of following along with the candles, getting it on the channel lows, and we'll just kind of keep it going as it starts to fall here. So this may take a little bit of time here, but overall we're in short. Nice reaction initially here. We're looking for a little bit more follow through, failing at those channel highs. So we'll be back in a little bit, see if we can start getting these targets filled. All right, we're breaking that previous candle's low here. We're getting closer and closer to our target. We actually came 2 ticks away. I've got my stop locked in a little bit more aggressively here at 98.1 just because we've been struggling here. This candle is going back and forth and not really going anywhere. And you can see that previous candle that we entered on had a lot of indecision. There was a lot of confusion there. It did close red, but it closed way back up there. So we actually just got our target filled. There we go, 96.2. Let's get my stop. We're not going to go to break even yet until the candle closes. There we go. So we got the candle closed, and based on that fall, we can probably go a little bit lower there. But now we're back in the midline, so you're expecting a little bit of a bounce. That's why I got out where I did at 96.2. So from our entry point here to there, we're looking at 15 ticks. Nice little fall lower. I could probably have gone for a little bit more, but again, I was trying to front run that little midline. This low right here, we're just kind of going along with it, so it's actually down a little bit farther now because we're forming some more candles here. So we'll just keep tracking this and trail on the way down where we can, and then we'll look to get that final target down here at the lows. So we'll be back in a little bit. All right, we're back. Just had a really big spike down into the lows there. Got 93.5. I was actually looking to move it a little bit lower to 0.4. It would have filled either way, but it moved really fast. Let me cancel my stop there. So us trailing down to those channel lows there, we locked in 43 ticks. Beautiful little trade. It was only 2 contracts, again, just because it's counter trend. We had this massive rise higher. There's no sense in going on, you know, full size going against the trend. It's just not worth it. So even though we only took 2 contracts on that one, still locked in 15 at the first, 43 at the second, it's still 58 ticks. So $580 to the downside here on this counter trend sell off of the channel highs. Beautiful example of it too. Awesome trade. So that's going to be the trade for today. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com, and as always, we'll catch you next time.